Oh, I didn't see you there. We are going to be making Valentine's Day treats for y'all.
St. Bernard crepes. Whoa.
Stay tuned.
We're gonna eat them. Yeah, my dad, Bernard, was an avid cook, and he even owned his own Swiss restaurant in the Laurentians in St. Agathe when I was a kid. Every morning before school, he would make me a few crepes. So I was pretty spoiled gastronomically, I think, as a kid.
But I thought it'd be nice to have some chocolate ice cream on there.
Okay.
And raspberry coulis.
That's fancy town.
Traditional French crepe batter 101.
My dad would he would base a lot of his recipes on Raymond Olivier's La Cuisine, a pretty classic French cookbook he kept on hand. And if you turn to the crepes section, there's some hot photos of Raymond right there with some pans. Basically, we're going to start with the dry ingredients, which are as dry as you get. 250 grams of fleur. So we're gonna put a little icing sugar in here too, maybe a tablespoon, maybe a couple tablespoons just to be proper. So why don't you melt some butter?
How much do you need?
I say, like, let's be generous. Let's be French about this. Let's say no. Don't be
that
gratuitous. No, don't be that French.
Quarter cup French.
Maybe like I don't know.
A tablespoon French.
Yeah, okay. I love it. Okay, and then in the meantime, I'm gonna crack a couple of these King's Farm eggs from around the region. Like when you're in like Europe and Germany, like the yolks are like neon orange. The chickens are so healthy. They're just like sitting around in like Adirondack chairs, like reading the New Yorker and like they're just like super relaxed. Here they're like all freaking out. It's like they're on the subway all the time.
And
okay. Yeah. Melting a little butter, because butter makes things better. Now we're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon.
Cinnamon,
if you don't speak Almerian. And oh yeah, a little bit of pinch of salt. Would you like to, can you pass me your pinching fingers?
And?
Okay, oh there it is. Amazing, salty goodness.
I did it.
Air horned.
I love whisking.
Do you?
Yeah.
Does your boyfriend know about that?
Does he need to know?
Next, this is the pièce de résistance, if you will. So anyway, I'm gonna use this this handy little microplane. The orange accent is so nice. Actually, in a portion.
Especially with the cinnamon.
Exactly.
It's so warming for this time of year.
Totes, my goats. Okay.
So we're just opening up this Blanche de Chambly.
Yeah.
What would you?
We're gonna add a cup of the old Blanche into this situation.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Just right in there. Just pour it right in. So now we're gonna add the eggs. Put the butter in. Put the butter in.
Nice and melted.
So I will emphasize the fact that pre-mixing the dry and the wet ingredients isn't super important because once we're done with the batter and we've stirred it up something fierce, we're gonna let it sit for overnight.
See you tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, have a good sleep.
Have a nice sleep.
Yeah, take care of
sleep.
yourself.
I hope to see you
Sure,
again.
you will.
Okay, bye-bye. We're making a raspberry coulis. Now coulis is just a fruit puree, but the thing is, it's strange. So you won't get those annoying little seeds. So we have some organic raspberries that I've frozen from the summer. Because you know what? A little taste of summer in the winter is such a nice treat.
That's what everyone always says in our dreams.
So I'm just gonna mix this up a little bit. I've got it on medium heat. I have about a cup of raspberries and a quarter cup of water.
Is there any sugar in there?
You know what? I think you're sweet enough. So I'm just going to strain it like so.
Oh, that's how you make it.
Yeah. You just mush it through.
I thought it was gonna take way longer to make a coulis. Is that it? That's like the whole thing that's making
Yeah.
coulis?
If you saw our previous January episode, I introduced a little thing I called arrowroot flour. Now you can use it instead of cornstarch or flour to thicken anything up. Time to make your traditional crepes.
Okay, well, I like to cook the crepes on medium heat. Now, you can't see this because it's in a white bowl, but after the crepes, the crepe batter has sat overnight, don't be alarmed, but there will be a layer of the lighter ingredients, like the beer, will have drifted to the top and there'll be a separation. It's all science, all like grade 4 science project-y. But just stir it up, remix all the ingredients, and it'll be ready to go. And you'll have a nice sort of coffee brown batter, the brownish quality coming from the cinnamon, and you'll see the little specks of the orange zest sort of floating around in there, and that's the part that's when your friends bite into the crepes will be like, why does this taste so different and special? For the novice crepe maker, you'll want a nice little spatula.
That's so cool.
I've got a little wooden one, which is great, but if you get your pan nicely buttered and it's a little nice non-stick crepe pan, you could probably just flip that sucker, which I'll try to do. This is the thing that takes the most practice to master is the amount of batter that you put in so the crepe isn't too thick, and the spinning of the crepe pan fast enough so that the batter covers the whole pan.
I never get that right.
Just gonna butter the old pan there.
Nice.
Just draw with a little butter. Woo! And then.
So I'd say you have about a third of a cup of batter.
About that. So there we go. It's gonna sit there. My dad would always tell me to look for the edges. When the edges start to get a little crispy and brown, you know the crepe is on its way to readiness.
Nice. You have a little bit of a barbecuing theme in one of your music videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The video for restoration.
I assume that you like barbecuing, that kind of
Summertime.
thing.
Yeah, I love all that stuff, but you know, honestly, in the wintertime, I really like to relish the season. You know, it's your opportunity to like drink some stouts and eat lots of potatoes and
Get all
casseroles.
cozy.
Yeah, it's like the cozy season. So you save all the fun, light barbecuing, light food for the summer, and then you just get all hearty and stuff in the winter. That's what I like to do.
As the arrowroot cooks, you'll get the perfect consistency and like gravy consistencies when you
Wow.
draw your finger.
Can I try that?
You'll see it's a bit tart, but I find that the sweetness of the ice cream plus the crepe, you don't always need sugar and everything.
But yeah, totally ready to flip. Get it on the edge. Woo!
And then what we do in Serbia is we roll up our crepes.
Yeah, that's what we do in Switzerland.
Oh my gosh.
It's as if we were from Serbia and Switzerland.
Switzerland. Well, in Serbia, we fill it up with some jam.
So what you're doing right now is I've never done that before. I've never curled my crepe in on itself.
Yeah.
It's like some sort of like yogic crepe move. Oh, puppy.
it
And that's
up.
what kind of ice cream is that?
Chocolate cashew ice cream
Chocolate cashew by Pascal?
by Pascal.
Yeah.
Check out your local ice cream maker and see if that'll.
I bet you other
Top it
towns
up.
aren't as lucky to have an ice cream maker as HQ as Pascal. Amazing.
Trying to
What the
improvise.
hell is that?
These are edible gold sparkles.
Are they made of gold?
No,
Okay. That's like seduction on a plate with coulis.
it looks like a fun little surprise. Thank you so much for being on the show, Rolf.
My pleasure.
Shall we dig in?
Yeah, let's eat that thing.
Oh,
There you go.
Rolf.
There you go.
All right.
Amazing. Let's put this in our faces.
All right.
Oh, puppy. Gonna eat this
Are you
with
a
my
fan of
life.
that? So good. Well, thanks so much for being on the show, Rolf. Good luck with the
No
next
probs.
album.
Thanks
Can't
so
wait
much.
to hear the new material.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me on this area.
See you next month. Guys, don't forget to share and subscribe because you never know what kind of concoctions we'll come up with.
What are you on the tweet world?
At Eva And Rolf.
Oh, okay, I got that. Speak like an adult.
Excuse me. I believe I am more of the adult in this situation.
Okay, I understand.
Whatevs. Damn, girl.